Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. Students, this is part 5 of the chapter linear equations in one variable. In this part 5, we will do some sort of setting up an equation, and later we will see solution of an equation and methods of solving an equation. So coming to the some more work on setting up an equation we will do. Now complete the entries in the following table and explain why your answer is yes or no. The table is having equations around 13 and beside of them value of the variable is given, and you know in the third column we are supposed to write yes or no based on the given equation, whether for the given value of the variable satisfies. That means when x equals to 10 substituted in the equation 1, instead of x if I substitute 10, so 10 plus 10 becomes the LHS, where LHS value x plus 10 value is giving you 20, and whereas RHS value is already given as 30. Are they equal? Here 20 which cannot be equal to 30, therefore we say x equal to 10 does not satisfy the x plus 10 equals to 30, so x plus 10 is not a solution, it is not the solution for this equation. So similarly we need to check x equals to 30, will it make this equation satisfied? No. What about x equal to 20, will it satisfy the x plus 10 equals to 30? Yes, because in the case of LHS, that is x plus 10, x value when it is 20 substituted instead of x in LHS gives you the value of LHS as 30, whereas already RHS we have it as a 30, therefore this 30 being, here we will get equal, 30 being equal to 30, we say therefore LHS equals to RHS. So we have, for that reason x equals to 20 is the solution. Yes, we said because x equals to 20 is the solution of this equation x plus 10 equal to 30. So similarly we are supposed to fill these blanks. P equals to 5, 5 minus 3 cannot be 7, so it is equal sign. So for that reason said no. And if p equals to 15, 15 minus 3 is 12, this is again no. For this I am writing no. And p equals to 10, 10 minus 3 becomes 7, 7 equals to 7, so I say yes. And for this n equals to 9, so 3 9s are 27, so it is no, because 27 cannot be equals to 21. N equals to 7, 7 3s are 21 and equals to 21, therefore it is yes. In the case of this, t equals to 25, 25 by 5 gives you 5, 5 cannot be equals to 4, so therefore it is no. when n equals to, sorry, t equals to 20, 20 by 5 gives you 4, 4 equals to 4, therefore it is yes. In the case of 11th, 2l plus 3 equals to 7, so L value given as 5, 5 2s are 10 plus 3 13 cannot be, so no. Again when L equals to 1, 2 1s are 2, 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 cannot be equals to 7, so no. When L equals to 2, 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 3 7, 7 equals to 7, so therefore it is yes. We fill like this. Then further we will do some more work. Here similarly I am giving one more table. Complete the last column of the table whether the equation is satisfied. If it is yes, satisfied. If it is not satisfied, no, to be written. In the case of first one, x plus 3 equals to 0 and value of x is given as 3. So 3 plus 3. So 3 plus 3 is gives you LHS value which is 6, but RHS value is already given as 0. Therefore, LHS value is not equal to RHS value. So we say for that reason no. So when x equals to 0, 0 plus 3 is 3, 3 cannot be equals to 0, therefore it is again no. When 3 added to minus 3, this x equals to minus 3 means here substituted gives you minus 3 plus 3 gives you 0, 0 equals to 0, therefore it is yes, it is correct. 7 minus 7, x equals to 7 substituted here, 7 minus 7 gives you 0, 0 cannot be equals to 1, so it is no. Here x equals to 8 substituted here, 8 minus 7 gives you 1, 1 equals to 1, therefore it is yes, this is yes. 5x equals to 25 where x equals to 0 makes 5 zeros are 0, 0 cannot be equals to 25, it is no. And 5 into the value of x is 5, so 5 5s are 25, 25 equals to 25, it is yes. Whereas x equals to minus 5, 5 into minus 5 gives you minus 25, minus 25 cannot be equals to 25, further it is no. When m equals to minus 6, minus 6 divided by 3 gives you minus 2, minus 2 cannot be equals to 2, this is no. When m equals to 0, 0 by 3 is 0, 0 cannot be equals to 2, therefore it is no. M divided by 3 equals to 2 where m equals to 6, 6 divided by 3 gives you 2, 2 equals to 2, it is satisfying, so therefore yes. So this is how we fill this third columns. Then in the setting up of the equation, here we have got some of the important statements. For them we have to write equations. The sum of numbers x and 4 is 9. Sum means addition. So sum of x and 4 is, this is tells you equality sign, so equal to 9. So second one is 2 subtracted from y, that means y is the minuend and 2 subtracted, that 2 is subtrahend, equals to 8 because e is giving you 8. In the case of third one, 10 times times means product, so 10 into a is 70. So here normally in algebra, that is even in similarly simple equations, in the equations, multiplication sign is used with the help of dot. Next, in the case of fourth one, we have the number b divided by, so b divided by 5 gives 6. Same thing we can write as b by 5 equals to 6. In the case of fifth one, 3/4. So 3/4 is nothing but 3 by 4. Half t is equals to 15. This half operation can also be shown as into, so 3 into t by 4 is 15. In the case of sixth one, 7 times m, that is 7 into m, plus 7 gets u, means equal to 77. So this is how we convert the given ordinary language statements, that is mathematical statements in ordinary language, into equations. Next, some more on the same setting up of an equation. 1/4 of a number x, that means 1/4 of x or times of x minus 4 gives, means equal to 4. So 1/4 into x gives you x by 4, because x into 1 is x, minus 4 equals to 4. This is what they actually gave us to write. Next, in the case of eighth, if you take away 6 from 6 times y, so 6 times y, from that if you take out 6, that means subtracted 6, you get 60. So this is the eighth one. In the case of ninth one, if you add 3 to 1/3 of z gets you 30. So 1/3 into z is nothing but z by 3 plus 3 equals to 30. This is how we convert. Students, here setting up of an equation, I am making you to practice more and more. So do it. Passing the screen, you can try first. After that, you can cross check whether you have done correctly or not by watching further the explanation I gave for it. Now you can pass the screen and do first conversion. You can get back. I hope now you have done. Here, let me explain you setting up of an equation for the following cases. Irfan says that he has 7 marbles, more than 5 times the marbles Permit has. So that means we do not know how many number of marbles are there with the Permit. So if I consider m to be the number of marbles with Permit, therefore number of marbles with Irfan becomes 7 marbles more than 5 times. So 5 times first, 5 into m, and more means added. How many to be added? 7 more. This is the number of marbles with Irfan, but they gave Irfan has 37 marbles. So therefore this 5m plus 7 equals to 37 becomes the number of marbles with the Irfan, and this gives you an equation. Sorry, let me take away this. It went on. Here 5 into m plus 7 gives you 37. Through that I can solve and find the value for m. Then in the case of second question, Lakshmi's father is 49 years old. He is 4 years older than 3 times the Lakshmi's age. Students, here hint is we need to know what is Lakshmi's age, which is not given. So let us consider that as some y years. Therefore, here we will have 49 equals to, which is the age of Lakshmi's father, and in terms of ordinary language it is said as 4 years older than 3 times Lakshmi's age. So 3 times age of Lakshmi as y we considered, plus, because it is older, older means 4 years more. So the equation set up for the solving problem of Lakshmi's age is 49 equals to 3y plus 4. Next, sub question third and fourth we will solve now. The teacher tells the class that the highest marks obtained by a student in her class is twice the lowest marks plus 7. If the highest score is 87, that means here 87 is the highest score, whereas it is 7 more than or 7 plus to the lowest marks for that twice. So twice means 2 times. Considering lowest marks as L, so 2L plus 7 equals to 87 becomes the equation through which we can find the value of L, that is lowest marks in that test. In the case of fourth one, in an isosceles triangle, the vertex angle is twice either base angle. Let the base angle be b in degrees. Remember, the sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So to solve this, we shall draw the isosceles triangle figure. You know, in an isosceles triangle, we have any 2 sides being equal. In this base angle, the meaning of base angle is, we have, let's say in isosceles triangle ABC, AB equals to AC, which means here the base angle is angle B, that must be equals to the angle C. So the base angles are both B and B. We learnt in our class 7th, in an isosceles triangle, not only sides are equal, even any 2 angles which are base angles are also equal. Here, if this is B, then this must be B, and we know sum of all 3 angles in a triangle is 180 degrees, whereas already we know two angles which are base angles here, and they said vertex angle is twice. So, which is the vertex angle now? See children, here angle A is called vertex angle here. This is, so he gave you the relation that vertex angle is twice. Twice means 2 times. So, it is 2 times of which one? Either base angle. That means either you consider angle B or angle C, to that it is twice. Here angle A is 2 times the base angle which is B. So, 2B, we have got B plus B, 2B plus 2B, giving you 180 degrees, or 2B plus 2B is 4B, which is equals to 180 degrees. So, we have got an equation 4B equals to 180 degrees is the equation for the fourth question. Now, students, what is the solution of an equation? We have already seen solution of an equation. If you want to define, here in this equation x minus 3 equals to 11, x equals to 14 satisfies. Therefore, we say x, the value of x satisfies the equation other than x equals to 14 in the case of this x minus 3 equals to 11. Therefore, the value of a variable or the value of the variable in an equation which satisfies the equation is called solution of the equation. So, you can pause the screen and note down important statement here, and further x equals to 14 is a solution to this equation x minus 3 equals to 11. In finding the solution to the equation x minus 3 equals to 11, we prepared a table for various values of x, and from the table we picked up the value of x which was a solution to this equation, that is, which satisfies the equation. Students, so far whatever we have done finding the solution of an equation is trial and error method, which I have already mentioned. Whether x equals to 3 satisfies or not, x equals to 4, 5, 6, we checked up to 18. Amongst the x equals to 14 alone satisfies this equation, we have already seen. And see children, it is very important, due to time constraint we will not have a trial and error method while solving a given equation. We need a direct method and a practical way of finding solution for the given equation. Students, now we are going for solving an equation. See, equation is just nothing but a weighing. Here a balanced equation is like a weighing balance with the equal weights on both the panes. These weights are equal, that is why we have got equal sign or equality. Otherwise the balance would have been like this, either if it is more weight in this pane than in this pane. You know, you have experienced physical balance outside while purchasing vegetables. Particularly we see such physical balance used, though we have got nowadays in most of the shops digital balances have come. Still some vegetable vendors do use this physical balance. Students, we have some working rules. Which are the working rules and what are they? While solving linear equations, let us learn, or equations. Students, very important, we have rule number 1. If we add the same number to both sides of an equality, it still holds. That means you have seen in physical balance, adding on both the pans equal amount. Suppose if you are adding here 1 kg, it becomes here more and balance get disturbed. Instead, if you add here also 1 kg, then whatever the weight here is equals to the whatever the weight in this another pan also. Then again the physical balance gets into equality, in the equilibrium I mean. So that's why we say if we add the same number, it is very important, adding same number both sides makes no change in the equality, it still holds. Similarly, if we subtract the same number both the sides, still it holds the equality. Subtracting means taking away, both the sides same quantity is taken away, makes no change in the equilibrium of this physical balance. Further, if we multiply or divide both sides of equality, still it holds true, provided by which number that we are multiplying, that should be non-zero number, same non-zero number which is multiplying both the sides or dividing on both the sides. So with this working rules, we will go for solving some of the equations. Students, try to understand, if you consider this equation which we have already seen, in the form of physical balance, it looks like this. LHS side of the equation, that is x plus 3 in one left pan I say, and right hand side of this equation RHS we say, this is there in the right pan, here it is 8. Now I need to have only variable, only the variable in one side and only numerical value on the other side. So that is what we aim for. Here in this left hand side pane, x plus 3, that means one numerical value is there, so that I have to take away. How will I take away? I will take away by subtracting 3 on the left hand side. With the same number I have to do the same operation, that is subtracting 3 on right hand side also. Why am I subtracting 3? I am looking for only the variable in this pane. That means I want only x here. If I want only x, we have got 3 more than x. I have to take away that more part. So, in the equation x plus 3 equals to 8, subtract 3 from both the sides. So, if I subtract 3 from both the sides, that means x plus 3 is already there. From that I am subtracting 3, and 8 is there in the right hand side. From that I am subtracting 3. Since rule number 2 says subtracting same number from both the sides of equality, it still holds equality. That means still this equality remains. Now, what is the left hand side? Plus 3 and minus 3. 3 added and 3 subtracted is just nothing but this plus 3 minus 3 goes away. It becomes 0. So, we are left with only the variable in left hand side. And in the right hand side, 3 subtracted from 8 gives you 5. So, it gave you only the numerical value in this right hand pane. Therefore, x equals to 5 is the solution of the equation x plus 3 equals to 8. This is how we will do conclusion. Students, let us look for one more example. Here, consider the equation x minus 3 equal to 10. It means, as per physical balance, it looks like this, and how do we solve this? We will solve this x minus 3 equals to 10. Here 3 is less than x. I want only the variable here. That means I have to add 3, because 3 is less here. I have to add that 3 on both the sides. So, add 3 on both the sides is the first step. This is the step number 1 what we need to do. Now, when we add to the left hand side, that 3, it looks like this, and in the right hand side to 10, 3 added looks like this. You know, rule number 1 says this equality holds. Now, on simplification, in step number 2, minus 3 plus 3, they become 0. So, minus 3 plus 3 is just nothing but 3 minus 3, 3 minus 3 is 0. So, in left hand side I have only x, whereas in the right hand side 10 plus 3 on simplification becomes 13. So, I got here only the numerical value. Therefore, x equals to 13 is the solution of the equation x minus 3 equals to 10. So, this is how we do conclusion. And students, we will solve 2 more examples on the same solving equations. Yet I have not introduced linear equation, that I will do tomorrow. Now we will go for that. Similarly, let us look at the equations 5y equals to 35 and m by 2 equals to 5. Students, here in this equation we have multiplication of a number by the variable. Here, if I wanted to take away the variable and have only variable in one side, what I will do is the reverse operation. Here 5 into y equals to 35, that means I will do reverse of multiplication, division. So division to be done. I can say the statement as on dividing both sides by, which is the number that it is multiplying here, with the same number we will divide. So on dividing both sides by 5, that means it looks like 5 into y upon 5 equals to 35 upon 5. Now it implies 5y by 5, this 5 ones are and 5 ones are, so 1 by 1 is 1 only. So 1 into y equals to 5 ones are, 5 sevens are, so 7 by 1 is 7. Therefore 1 into y is y only, y equals to 7 becomes the solution. Solution of the equation 5y equals to 35. So that's how we solve this equation 3. Now we will go for solving equation number 4. How to solve? Here in the equation 4, m is getting divided by 2 in the left hand side. So reverse of division operation, we need to do multiplication. So on multiplying both sides by, here the number which is dividing, that is divisor, with the same number we will multiply. So with the 2 only we will multiply. Now on multiplying that, looks like m by 2 into 2 equals to 5 into 2. Now this is the step number 1. In step number 2, we have this 2 ones are, these will get cancelled because the same number is multiplying, makes 1 by 1 into m, which gives you m only, equals to 5 2s are 10. So that provides you the solution almost. In conclusion, we say, therefore m equals to 2 is the solution of the equation m by 2 equals to 5. So, students, whatever the equations that we are solving, they are all equations with only one variable. You watch carefully them, and you called them in your class 7th as simple equations. So, simple equation is an equation in one variable that you know how to solve. Next, I am giving you a homework. Here, this is the homework. Solve these two simple equations. So, tomorrow we will discuss linear equations and the difference between equation. Further linear equation I will explain you in our coming sessions. So, till then, take care of yourself, stay safe, stay healthy. Jai Hind. Thank you.